Thank you all so much. Well, how to introduce Jerry Brown? He's obviously someone known to all of you, and he's been in the public eye for over 40 years, maybe even longer than that. I'm sure you can correct me on that. But so I guess I can only say, what does he mean to me? And when I first met Jerry Brown, the thing that struck me immediately was his mind. Oh my God, this mind that runs at 100 miles per hour. It is restless, it's seeking, it's probing, it's creative. And frankly, for all of us who work with him, it's exhausting. But it is so stimulating, that mind of his. And I'm sure that most of you have already experienced this from Jerry, because if you're around him even for a few moments, this is something you can't fail to see. But what many of you may not know as well is his heart and his soul, which I've come to know so well over these years. And that, I would say, is very firmly grounded in tradition and principle and in the past. I think that Jerry, more than anyone, looks to the past for guidance, to his ancestors. He's one who keeps close friends from elementary school, from high school, from law school. He loves to keep those connections. Many of those people are here today. And as many of us know, he, over the past year or two, has been really probing his ancestry, from his great-grandfather, August Schuckman, who came here in the 1800s. And he really looks to all of that for guidance and for principles. And I think that's in many ways why he entered the seminary at the young age of 18. Because for him, that was a place that was a perfect combination where he could pursue sort of his eternal quest for knowledge, and yet do so in an environment where it was embedded in all of the eternal verities. And I think that was perfect for him. I think these characteristics, having them both in one man, makes him, frankly, a perfect husband for me, because his mind makes him endlessly interesting, and yet his heart makes him utterly devoted and committed. And it's just been terrific being with you. But more importantly, I think, even for California, is that especially in this time and place, this combination makes him a perfect governor, because he's someone that we know will enthusiastically and creatively forge a new and bold future for us. And yet, he will do so grounded enough in wisdom of the past that we won't drive off a cliff. And I think that's what we will need, especially in the next 4 years. So with that, I would like to call up both the Chief Justice and my husband, our governor.
I'm already up.
You're up, you are. We'll get over closer. To take the oath of office. And I would say, again, in a little bit of tradition, he's going to take the oath on a Bible that it's more in the Gust family tradition. Most of this stuff is about Brown these days, but we do a little Gust stuff every so often. And this Bible is a Bible that we got married with. You were inaugurated as Attorney General. You were inaugurated the last time as governor, and now this time. And I just want to read it, because this is a Bible that was given to my parents from my grandfather on Christmas of 1951. And in it he said to Anne, my mother's name is Anne, and Rock, my father's name is Rock, I am very happy to present to you for your home the Word of God. The eternal foundations are not found in property nor in power. Man looks to the hills for strength. The St. James Version not only is a source of strength and comfort, it is English literature at its best. I hope it becomes worn with use. It will then exist in your hearts. Affectionately, Father. And I can't say for sure whether my parents wore it out with use, but we are doing so on their behalf today. So, welcome up. Thank you. Are we coming here?
Okay.
Where are you?
I understand. Right here.
Right here,
Just
right
good
here.
enough?
All right, here we go.
Are you good?
I'm good. We're all set for the fourth unprecedented term in California. No pressure. I state your name.
I, Jerry Brown,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic.
foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California.
and the Constitution of the State of California.
That I take this obligation freely,
That I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully
That I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Thank you for your leadership,
Thank you.
Governor.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a good job.
Thank you, Bob. You do a good job.